Here I'll show you a view of the damage to the face of the breech. The firing pin struck the face of the breech. So the whole issue was caused right here by this pin. It's a retainer pin for the firing pin. And when I was cleaning the gun, it just dropped out. It's so easy to remove. It just kind of comes out like that. And when that's out, it no longer limits the travel of the firing pin. So the firing pin is able to travel further than normal, and it actually strikes the face of the breech and pings over the material there. And so I've learned I need to be careful to make sure this pin is always in place, because it's so easy to fall out. You'd want to be careful if you're ever disassembling the gun out somewhere. It's so easy to lose this pin. So that's the tip right there. You want to make sure this pin stays in. So I'm going to go ahead and try to use the swaging tool now. I'm going to insert the cleaning rod down the bore and attach this swaging tool. Okay, and there's you can see the dot right there. That's indicates the 12 o'clock position. That's where the damage is on my bore or the breech. So I'm going to add some oil here just to kind of protect everything. And I'll insert it right in there. I can feel it. It only wants to go in at the 12 o'clock position. I guess that's where the damage is. So I'm going to rotate that around, and I can feel it when it comes around. You can feel it rounding over the metal. And I'm just pulling a little bit, and you can feel it. You can definitely feel it going away there. It's definitely you can definitely feel it right when it engages the burr. You can feel it, the tension goes up, and then it slacks back off. You're right in there, you can feel it grabbing. It's definitely getting a lot better. I don't really, every time it goes around, it's less and less. They call it an ironing tool. I guess you're kind of ironing out the burr. You can definitely feel it working. I'm going to try that right there. It's getting to where I can't hardly tell. So I'm going to remove that and see if it'll chamber around now. If I can get this wrench on it. I've got the snap cap. I'm going to see if I can get that to go in there. Oh yeah, it drops right in. I think that's, I wouldn't want to do any more than that. I think that's enough right there. So that's how you would do it. You're basically ironing out the burr that the firing pin left. It looks like it's going to work. So here's a close-up view of the swaging tool. You can see the marks on it, and there's the dot that indicates the flat spot, and that's where you insert it. The dot is where you insert into the barrel at the damaged point where the firing pin struck it. And then as you rotate through, you can see the marks left on the tool where it actually massaged and pushed the metal back into position. And so you see the mark everywhere except where the flat spot is. Yeah, this thing was amazing, worked great. Yeah, it's kind of a funny name. It's called the ChamberMade. Pretty cool, works great. Highly recommend it. Here's a view of the back. It says it repairs the chambers that have been impacted by the firing pin. And I think they have a video of how to use it. I haven't checked that out, but I think they might have one.